Hey everybody, welcome to your Comp 1 class. I'm Sarah Brown, I'm your instructor, and I'm just going to, in this video, give you a little introduction of myself and then a little introduction of the class and kind of what you can expect to learn and what kind of work you can expect to do in the class. So a little bit about myself. I was born and raised in Alaska and traveled around to different states and a few different countries and eventually found my way home to Oklahoma and am loving teaching at Carl Albert. It's one of my passions to teach, and I really enjoy teaching composition especially, so hope that comes through in some of my instruction. I have a wonderful family. I have 3 children and an awesome husband, and I work here at Carl Albert as an English instructor, and I'm also the coordinator for the virtual campus, so I'm in charge of all online classes coming out of Carl Albert. So if you ever have any questions about other online classes, well, this online class and any others, feel free to give me a call or send me an email, or any questions or concerns you have about that, I'd be happy to help you with. So that's a little bit about me. So this class, Composition 1, so there's a couple of different things, different outcomes we have for this class. The first 2 are larger outcomes, and they are applicable to any class in Carl Albert. We have 2 big general education goals we want every student to meet. And one of those is to think critically, and the second one is to communicate effectively. Now those are great for Comp 1 because they fit right within what I'm teaching you to do in this class. So I want you to be able to think critically about your own thoughts and your own words, and I want you to be able to communicate effectively. So I'm going to teach you the tools to do that. Sometimes that involves grammar, and sometimes that involves just deciding what type of writing is appropriate for the task that you're trying to accomplish. So those are the 2 big goals. Specifically to this class, it kind of translates this way. We'll be talking about some grammar points, not too many, but some, just as a brief review of what you may have missed in high school, or if you have any holes there that you feel like you need to fill. You'll have an opportunity to tell me what those are, and then perhaps we can cover those for you. We'll also be covering language mechanics. So not just where does that comma go or where does that apostrophe go, but at what type of sentence would be best in this particular setting, or how can I adjust my writing so that it flows more smoothly. Those are language mechanics, and we'll be talking about that. We'll also be, of course, writing some essays. You knew that was coming. We'll be writing between 6 to 7, probably around 6 essays in this course. And then you'll also have readings to read through and to assess, and you'll have homework assignments that go with each of those readings. Now the point behind the readings is I want you to be able to see a model of what I'm asking you to write. So I'm going to teach you about the type of writing we're talking about, and then I'm going to have you read some models so you can see what that looks like before you write it. And I'll have you answer some questions about that reading to make sure you read it and to make sure that you understand what I'm asking. You'll have 1 test in this class. It'll be a midterm exam, and that will be either short answer or fill in the blank. So for those of you that don't like tests, that may be a happy thing for you. Only have 1 test to do. And then in this class you also have opportunities to interact with each other and sometimes to complete projects with one another. And we'll make those more clear as the class goes along. Sometimes that's a discussion board, sometimes that's a group project, and I'll give you instructions on that as we go. The other really important thing you need to know about this class is please communicate with me early and often. If you're having trouble in the class, if you're having trouble with Blackboard or online things, communicate with me by email, and please use your Carl Albert student email. If you have questions on how to access that, give me a call or come by my office. I do have online office hours. I'll be available on Tuesdays and Thursdays, as the chat session indicates there. That's not required, but if you have questions of any kind and you want to get online and chat with me about it, that's when I'll be available, and you're welcome to do that. Otherwise, my office is located on the Poto campus in the Ollie Center on the 3rd floor, office 1303, and my office hours are posted outside my door. I will tell you, I'm usually in the office pretty much all day on Tuesdays and Thursdays is the best day to catch me. So if you have a question, feel free to come by or email or call. While you're waiting for your other assignments that should be coming your way here in a couple of days, make sure that you complete the syllabus assignment, and then make sure that you have access, regular access, to either Microsoft Word or OpenOffice. I know Word is pricey, but OpenOffice you can actually access online, and you can download it for free. That's a word processing program and you'll be required to submit your assignments typed out in a word processing program. So make sure you have access to one of those. Other than that, I hope you enjoy the class. I hope you learn a lot, and I hope you communicate with me just as soon as you have any questions. Good luck!